The following scene depicts a mass crackdown conducted in Davao. Heavy weaponry, armored vehicles, and even mobile suits were deployed, and the officers trained their weapons on the throngs of people attempting to flee. The targets of the crackdown were the so-called illegal residents of the city. The term refers to individuals who reside on Earth without the proper authorization from the Earth Federation, including those who descended during various conflicts. They are arrested and deported to space, where they are subjected to sentencing and held accountable for their offense. In the current era of the universal century, living on Earth constitutes a crime. The year is UC 0105, and the inequalities created by the special provisions of the Space Emigration Act remain deeply rooted. The divide between Earth and space shows no sign of closing. Looking at the breakdown of Earth's inhabitants, the vast majority are made up of privileged classes, starting with the ministers of the Earth Federation government and those connected to them. The rest are composed of ordinary citizens, whose role is to sustain the social life of the privileged and enhance their lifestyles, and of unauthorized residents who remain on Earth without approval. When Earth's population fell to levels last seen in the early 20th century, the environment finally began to show signs of restoration, becoming more suitable to life. For Spacenoids, that fact was of little consolation. The Earth Federation conveniently reframed the situation, all but abandoning its core mission of space emigration for all humanity. In a clear abuse of power, many desperately attempted to justify their right to live on Earth by leveraging the improving state of the natural environment as a pretext. Those living on Earth refuse to acknowledge their own self-serving arrogance, however. It should come as no surprise that this enraged the Spacenoids. Nevertheless, so long as they remain isolated in the vacuum, the voices of Spacenoids will never reach the central government. The sheer physical distance between Earth and space prevents that. Still, some recognized the danger posed by the Earth Federation and took action. They chose to resist through the grim means of terrorism. The Hounds in Flight 356. A shuttle operating between the Moon and Earth that caters exclusively to the choicest clientele. Its luxurious lounge-style interior is popular among many Earth Federation cabinet members, and the shuttle promises a comfortable voyage through space. However, in UC 0105, tragedy struck Hounds in Flight 356. Namely, a hijacking. The incident claimed the lives of several cabinet members and their families, but the hijackers were subdued by an ordinary citizen and an Earth Federation forces officer who happened to be on board. The officer was Kenneth Slegg, who would go on to command the SOTSU unit. In another coincidence, Hathaway Noah, the son of a heroic Earth Federation Forces officer, was also on the passenger manifest and reportedly assisted Colonel Kenneth. After the hijackers were subdued, the Hunzen made an emergency landing in Davao instead of its original destination of Adelaide. The passengers were then placed under military surveillance and asked to cooperate with an investigation. Of course, there was a reason for the military intervening instead of the police. The hijackers had identified themselves as members of Mafti Aaron. The anti-Earth Federation group known as Mafti is a terrorist organization that targets Earth Federation cabinet members for assassination. However, later investigations revealed that the hijackers were imposters, illegal residents who falsely claimed the name Mafti. The Davao Tasaday Hotel, tailored for executives seeking a relaxing vacation in the Philippines. Among the passengers aboard the hijacked shuttle Hunzen, many were scheduled to attend an upcoming conference of Earth Federation cabinet ministers in Adelaide. They had been scheduled to stay at the hotel for a few days, or so was the plan. A single flash of light pierced through the glittering night streets. It was an attack carried out by Mafti's mobile suit. The Earth Federation forces deployed mobile suits to intercept the nocturnal assailants, and as a firefight broke out, the city plunged into chaos. City archives preserve photographs and footage of civilians fleeing in panic as beam fire crisscrosses the city streets. Buildings were destroyed, and the city was engulfed in flames. The disaster claimed the lives of many and left countless more missing. Mafti issued a statement directed at the Earth Federation that reaffirmed the single-minded consistency of their message. They demanded the Earth Federation enforce a policy mandating all humanity leave the Earth in order to cleanse the planet. And until that demand was met, they would continue to target key Earth Federation figures for assassination. Their methods are extreme, but their grievances are not new. They are the same ones that Spacenoids have made throughout the conflicts of the universal century. To preserve the Earth, that is why they fight. However, this sentiment does not appear to strike a chord with Earth's inhabitants.
Mafti's got his head in too many books. He wants us all to go to space in the end, doesn't he? I don't get that, you know? It's not like you can't breathe the air here in Davao, am I right?
But I hear there are fewer and fewer trees. And the fish aren't biting much either, right?
Yeah, but there's enough to go around for us island folks.
But it sounds like Mafti's talking about the Earth 1,000 years from now.
Ha 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 ha! He's sure got a lot of time on his hands. I'm too busy just getting by to think that far ahead.
The words of the taxi driver working in Davao offer a glimpse into the mindset of those living on Earth. What was it that drove humanity into space? By the 100th year of the universal century, The sense of reality that was felt when the Space Emigration Act was enacted had been lost. Special stages, the Changemakers. Stage 7, the Rightful Prophet King.
You're going down. It'll be sorted out one way or another. I'll get through this. Just watch. You're through.
As long as there are exceptions to the rules, people will try to cheat. This is not only true of the Earth Federation, it is self-evident throughout human history. It has been said that water flows downhill. Even the noblest intentions are pulled toward the path of least resistance. Perhaps some would have called this temptation gravity. And under that very gravitational pull, Mafty acquired a Gundam. Their stated position warrants re-examination. They are not attempting to overthrow the Earth Federation. Rather, they are pleading with the government to fulfill its original purpose. Just like many instigators of the past, to protect the Earth's environment. Yet they are far from foolish enough to think the world can be reshaped by sheer force or violence. So then, what exactly have they accomplished? And what are they trying to convey to the Earth sphere? What is the light that they wish for, which will change the structure of the world? A deadline is approaching. To be continued in Hathaway, The Sorcery of Nymph Circe.